Welcome back to Star Wars D&D, despite the title that this is session 49. And the card's gonna read the exact same as last time for those of you who have seen both. Aji Sai has joined Vera and the Assassins. Is he now committed to the dark side, or is this a plot waiting to be unraveled? Meanwhile, our players continue their course to Castia in hopes to recruit the Jedi that once refused to join them. I want you to know that was an intentional decision and not a mess up by me. Other than I forgot to change the number to 49. That part's a mess up by me. Anyway, here we are. I need to adjust Putumayo. I have no idea why, but the camera positioning got wonky again. As happens every now and then from minor updates. But here we are. You all are back on the ship. Aji Sai will not be with us as he had his session last week. And yeah, you all are on your way to Castia.
This is what it's come to,
There's some minor technical difficulties as Putumayo's on a hasty setup and Xeno's having some minor internet trouble, but we're just gonna power through regardless.
Hell yeah. All right, so
that right there you can hear some of it. All right, Xeno, Midas, you have both approached Senriel.
I was mainly approaching Xeno, but I will wait.
Okay, Xeno has approached Senriel, who has been approached by Midas.
I think I should have left myself some notes. I forgot what I came over here for.
Were you already here?
Yeah, I was here.
You might have just been like meditating or hanging out. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think you were just chilling.
Oh, you're right. It is dark side already. That was me not evening that out. Thank you, Kiri.
Here he is here. He's watching. And now he's influencing the light side.
He's evening it out. I forgot to hit the reset button. My bad.
Okay, well, while we're waiting for Mike to see if he's got notes, I guess I could ask my question to Mike.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have any notes. Yeah, go ahead.
You have this connection to Taji Sai. Do you have any idea what's going on with him right now?
Well, it seems to be temporarily blocked at the moment. I can't tell anything that's going on right now.
Real quick, you saw a couple of images pop up of Pokemon. That's in no way related. I had those up, and I dragged them over to start a new tab so I could open the soundboard. Just, if you're wondering why those popped up all of a sudden, that's why. All right, you guys are good to continue.
Oh, that's a bad one. I was like, oh, it's like Pokemon.
Yeah. I was observing map data to experiment for something with the Poke D&D that's currently in progress.
Okay, so you've been it's been severed. But I heard Aji mention something about Jay being shared between you two as a Force ghost.
No, it's so much broken, but it's not working. I can still kind of feel it's there, but there's some dark presence. It's just clouding it. I can't see anything.
But can Jay see stuff?
You know, I've lost contact with Jay since Aji Sai's been gone. So I'm guessing he's with him, whatever's happening there.
So we're dark.
Fortunately, the trail's cold right now. I might be able to focus and find him, but not in the usual way.
Well, we have to press on. We have things that we have to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's actually with them. If so, the ship that we're building could be in jeopardy. Our friends could be in jeopardy. So we may have to just pick up these Jedi that we're on our way to real quick and head straight back.
I'll continue looking. We'll head there, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, keep me informed. Rest up so we can be prepared for what happens next.
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't take any of that damage from whatever skirmish they were.
It's probably going to be a common occurrence this session, unfortunately. Yeah. Essentially, for the moment, though, you and Ajisai, you are still connected. Whatever has happened to metagame last session with just Ajisai has not quite happened yet.
Okay.
So for the moment, you can feel everything. You haven't taken damage, and the connection hasn't been severed.
Oh, all right. Well, I take back what I just said, Mike.
Yeah, I realized that too late into the conversation, so I just let it continue.
I'm getting a signal now. In fact, I think I can hear his voice.
Yeah, actually,
What we can do is say, roll a use the force check right now, Xeno.
don't think you want better.
You roll me 2.
I mean, I can roll you two.
Who's the farseeing on?
That's all I say.
All right. You see Ajisai in the ship alongside the assassins descending into Coruscant. And as they approach the planet's surface, suddenly you feel everything disappear, shrouded into darkness, and with it, your connection is also gone, and Jay disappears with it.
It rips. That's funny.
Emperor. Like your screen is frozen on the perfect image of you right now. Just
Yeah, same.
you are all cheeses.
GG.
I also rolled to use the force check to go into a force trance since we're about 60% of the way to the next place. Trying to get some of my health back.
Yeah, I also wanted to heal up.
You
That's not
still have
a
some
bad
time right now,
idea.
so you can enter your force trances. You can get into the juicy tank.
I'm never getting to that tank. I made that clear.
If you look into the description to chat, if you look in the description, there should be a link to the Discord down below.
Thank you.
Oof. Oof. You are having trouble meditating right now. There's something just in your mind. You feel like that mind worm's back, but only subconsciously. It's not actually debilitating you or anything like that.
I have trauma.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Are you playing any music right now, or is my stuff?
No, not currently. I haven't started it. I was fucking
All right,
scattered.
I just no, you're good. I just want to make sure I wasn't I didn't have it muted or something.
That's what. Yeah.
Cool.
A fun fact: to reduce that volume, I just set it back to the same volume because programs ain't shit. All right, so time goes by. 2 of you heal as normal through force trance. Putumayo, you will heal. You will heal the equivalent of your level to your health, but no more as of this moment.
But if you get in the tank, though,
Or if you get into the tank, then you would heal.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I understand. I wouldn't get in that tank regardless of what debuffs.
What's up, Jazzy J? All right.
I don't know what the bear did to that tank. Look how Odyssey turned out.
Jay's body's not here no more, though, right?
No, Jay's body has been buried on the previous planet, and his ghost is no longer with you as well.
He's sleeping with the fishes now.
He's painting like his actual body.
Anyone else? Anyone else doing anything right now, or am I good to continue?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, y'all hear over the intercom system, Kuto. Hey, we're coming up on the destination. Where exactly am I landing on this place?
I'll use a force check.
I'll do the same. Let's see what we can find.
I was just gonna look out the window, but
Let's see if I can find something here.
There.
Yeah, they are.
All right, Midas, you are able to sense their force presences, but you can't get the exact location. You have a general area. So you can go to the cockpit and guide Kuto, or...
Oh, okay, yeah. That way.
All right. He follows your instructions, lands down. You can see there's an Imperial base, or what do you assume to be an Imperial base. It has the logo on top of it. Starts making his way towards that. And suddenly you all feel the ship begins to shake. As though it's going through, what's the term? Turbulence. Whoa, something's wrong here. It's not too long of a walk. I'm gonna land the ship right here.
All right.
He just says, "Did I tell you you can land?"
He sets the ship down.
Okay.
Okay.
So this isn't a mission for everybody, obviously, but if you want to go, you can go. If not, stay here.
I think some of them should definitely stay on the ship.
All of you roll another use the force check.
For the use force check.
Consistently above 30.
So now that, okay, you've all detected this. As you have come in to actually land on the surface, you do feel a considerable amount of force energy flowing through this planet, despite the fact that most of the plants from above look dead.
Force is strong here.
Some of that good force. Not none of that, tainted stuff.
That budget off-brand force.
That great value force.
Great value. All right. Well, yeah. I guess this is probably gonna be it.
Looks like our stop.
I guess the bear wants to probably go.
No, I just wanted to see you off. There's no advantage to me going.
Really? Even with... Okay.
No, we need somebody to protect Yo. Let LeBear stay.
My goal right now is to allow you to do what you need to do and make sure that you don't die before we arrive to your new ship that gets constructed.
You'll be joining us there too, or?
Yes, I will be. That's part of why I was gone, collecting my wildlife. And I made sure that Puranu was on his way to the ship. Not Puranu.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, it wasn't Puranu. I was just getting the name wrong.
Okay.
And I've made sure that I have an agent that is delivering it all to the ship, so that way I will have my own research wing. I just need to make sure that you are all there to pick up that ship so I can continue that research. And I'm confident you can handle whatever trials will exist on this world.
Alright, well then let's head out.
Maverick, he's gonna come up. I'll join you.
Yeah, it is an Imperial facility, and we may need you.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Wait, what happened to our troopers?
They're
You dropped them all off at Moncala.
Oh, okay.
everyone. We dropped out everyone that we potentially couldn't trust, or that we could, and everyone that we can't trust, or can't trust 100%, aside from the Achanti.
Yeah, and now we have one less person, so what's keeping them from just turning on us?
I don't know. We made this choice. I thought about it, and I was like, maybe this wasn't a good idea. Bringing everyone that we can't trust.
Dude, I'm over here like, what's keeping LeBear from like why hasn't LeBear left? Isn't like Ajisai his golden boy? He's still with us.
Oh, you missed last session.
You know, it's a great question. It's a great question. Maybe one day you'll ask the answer.
Someday.
Ask and you shall receive.
All right.
Yeah.
You all walk out of the ship. You see a number of these dead-looking trees aside from the fluorescent green leaves, or fluorescent purple leaves that are on the edges of part of their branches.
Do I sense the dark side from them? I have dark side sense, so
You do, but you also sense the light side.
There's balance in these trees.
These trees are familiar.
wonder what pH these trees are. They're balanced.
Orpheus, this map, I did copy a significant portion of it from one of the other maps, the one in Cost City. There are changes. Not many. But if it looks familiar, that's why. The roads are quite similar.
Since they're coming from the trees.
What was it?
It's all coming. Since they're all coming from the trees.
One more time?
That's it. Can we sense it's all coming from the trees?
That is where you can sense the mix of the light and the dark coming from the trees.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to touch the tree.
All right.
Get straight in.
Roll, I don't know, what kind of checks do we have here?
Hope.
I've already
Pray.
played in one other system, or two other systems just today.
Endurance.
I just roll another use the force. I hate sticking so strongly to a single check, but whatever. You feel harmony as you touch it. There's a sense of balance and peace. It's just simple and easy.
Wow.
How does this feel?
This place is surprisingly calming.
As your hand is on it, and you continue to leave it on it, assuming you haven't taken it away immediately, you can feel, and Xeno, you'll see this, you can feel its presence begin to move into your arm. And Xeno, you're essentially feeling it. Like he's got his hand on the tree, and the energy is just beginning to wrap over, almost like it's consuming him from a visual standpoint. But Midas, you don't feel like you're being consumed by any means.
I don't think you should touch that for too long, Midas.
Hold on now. This feeling is overwhelming.
I'm just gonna just take your hand off.
Strength check, motherfucker.
You just straight like Asian.
Roll strength checks.
Okay. I got a fourth break for this one. I can't roll this one. Not like this.
Roll a one. Roll a one. Roll a one. You roll first.
Alright. No.
Ooh, rolled pretty poorly.
Oh my goodness, dude, it's 7.
So you try to pull his hand away, but obviously the positioning and all that, you're not able to get a good enough grip where he's putting all of his energy, all of his force, literal force, not the cosmic force, into holding on.
All right, plan B.
Well, before you do anything, I'm just gonna walk up, I guess, closer to the Midas. Come on, let's go. We don't have time to mess around here, and I'm just gonna try to grab him by his cuff to just pull him along.
Like a hard pull or just like a slight tug?
A hard pull.
All right. Roll a strength check yourself as well.
Oh, that's gonna hurt a little.
I shall roll my
Well,
strength.
depends. All that depends.
Ow.
My goodness. He just rolls a 20. I cannot like this.
Breaks his neck. He's in a cast as we walk up to the gym.
Once I guess when I move a little bit, I say, yeah, you're right, and I'll take my hand away. And oh, okay, no, you go ahead.
What is your will defense, Midas?
23.
23? Okay. So I'm thinking about if there's a better way for me to do this real quick as well. Okay. You can feel as you remove plus Putumayo's ripping you away, whatever the end point of that was. As you remove your hand, and Xeno, you'll see the force is still like on your person, almost like it was a sap that got stuck to you, and you can just still feel it there. It's no longer expanding, but you feel as though it's trying to communicate with you, Midas.
I will use the force check to try to sense it.
Sure.
Come on, 38. 21, that's the lowest so far.
You are not able to gain any insight as to exactly what it's doing.
But I can't see it anyway, so all I can do is feel it.
Right.
All
This
right,
is
well, I
just
guess
essentially like part of your arm's just warmer, is what you're feeling. But you can tell it's the force.
I guess we'll just press on. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, look. A large opening in the middle of the trees.
It'd be crazy if something happened, right? All of a sudden, you see a force ghost appear. Calling through. Calling it. Seeing through my ruse.
Could have seen us.
No, I have just appeared. Welcome to Castia. Are you more Jedi alongside your companions?
Or the companion or the Jedi, Chi and Paya.
Yes.
We have come in search for them.
Well, you can find them over in the base that is built to the west of here.
What is this place?
This is Castia. A place of balance, of union between the dark and the light. Not to true neutrality, but to a merge of the two, without the middle.
Is that what I felt from the trees?
Yes. If you embrace what the trees are trying to do, you yourself will move towards this unity.
Seems like right up your alley, Xeno.
I don't know. Something just feels off.
Where are these trees from? How are they formed here?
I believe it was 180,000 years ago that they formed, naturally. And they've grown and developed alongside the Force ever since.
You look familiar. Do I know you?
I just have one of those faces.
What's your name?
My name is not important. I have cast it off a long, long time ago.
Let's see.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Did you also connect with the trees?
I did. Back when
Is
they
that
were
why
still
you're-
saplings.
Is that why you're still? Oh, is that why you're still here?
I'm here because I'm able to manifest myself from the cosmic force. I'm here because I choose to be. To try and protect this planet. And the force that resides within.
Is that why T and Paya came here? What did they come here for?
They came here because the Imperials had built a base with the attempt to harness the power of the Force within here.
Harnessed. The Force isn't something to be harnessed.
Exactly. In the end, the base was abandoned after they were unable to make any progress in their goal.
So they've taken refuge here in the meantime?
I believe so. I have not entered the base. I try and stay off of metal ground.
Sorry, I'm a little skittish ever since the last Force Ghost. person that I talked to was ended up being a dark side user and coming back to life and trying to kill us.
Well, for what it's worth, I am a dark side user. I'm also a light side user. As I said, there's unity here. We embrace both halves.
Well, I think Xeno does both.
He turns to you, Xeno. Perhaps
You sure I don't know you?
less so than he thinks.
You sure I don't know you? I got a little closer.
Who is it that you think this is? Out of curiosity.
I don't. I was just trying to get him to reveal who he was through obscure means.
It does not matter who I am. I am insignificant and inconsequential. Castia and the Force is what matters.
And perhaps you could answer the riddle that no one seems to have an answer for, what true balance is.
Well, many people think they have the answer to that.
I'll be back.
The balance that I have found to be ideal is exactly what we have here. The light and the dark, without any middle ground, as paradoxical as it may seem. What are you trying to see, Putumayo?
The tree.
You see exactly what Xeno saw earlier, of just the purple glow within it, and nothing beyond that.
You said touch the tree like this. I'm just gonna put my hand, just kind of rub the
Everybody's
tree.
getting some juice. Oh,
Yes. Merely hold your hand there for a minute, and it will embrace you, and you will feel more unity.
You know, I'm something of a arborist myself.
Then enjoy. You will be enlightened shortly.
Is there a safe word?
no.
So he can feel it wrapping itself, slowly moving up your body.
No.
No safe word, it's too late. You didn't say it fast enough.
Are you doing anything now?
This feels kind of nice. Well, with my foresight, I'm trying to like look into the tree as I'm like watching. Well, first of all, do I see that energy kind of flowing towards me with the roll that I made earlier?
You do see the energy flowing towards you, yes.
Okay.
Roll perception check as well.
Uh-oh. Hey, let me just find that real quick.
You also notice a very small amount, but still you see it, of your own force being put back into the tree. Not an equal amount by any means, but some of it.
It's like a reverse wooded mosquito.
Assimilate.
I suppose that's one way you could view it. You see,
I'm
it's
trying to
going over
go
your
ahead.
chest now.
I'm trying to peer deeper into the tree. I'm trying to see where my force is going as it's flowing back into the tree.
Okay. Roll one more use the force check. You are not able to gain any insight further. At this moment, at least.
Oh, the force is betwixt within these trees. That their roots are strong.
The roots are connected to the entire world. It's now got your other arm. It's going up to your neck,
Are you still
down
holding
below
it?
your stomach.
You're crazy, dude.
Say, what kind of trees are these again?
I think about giving them a name. Balfo trees.
Balfo trees.
BLFO.
BALFO.
BALFO, sorry, yeah.
Balfo trees. Hey, this Balfo tree is it's kind of thick. Is it hungry?
To an extent, all things must feed. But it is not consuming you.
You know where my force went?
Yes. It went back into the world, into the other trees, into the other life that exists on this world. You have increased our perspective with it.
You could say I'm one with the trees.
Yes. At that point, you can feel it going up over your head and into your legs. You get a dark side point.
Delicious.
Delicious.
You can now feel the force balancing you inside and out. It will bring you to the same unity that we feel.
I'm glad I let go when I did.
If you wish to stick with the light side, you are more than welcome to. But when your business is concluded, you will need to leave this world. If you do not wish to stay and join the Unity.
I will leave.
Well, a part of me will always be here, since it literally took it from me.
It gave you something else for it, though.
Darkness.
It gave you balance.
Yeah, one last question. You wouldn't happen to know of a man named Revan, would you?
Or some.
I do know of a man named Revan.
And what became of him?
Revan spent some time here. I do not know what became of him in the end. My focus is not on that part of the Force. But here he spent some time trying to study the Force, and in the end he left.
Let's see. Is there a quarters or a place that he, well, I guess we'll see soon enough. Thank you, well, I don't know your name. So I guess just thank you.
If you wish to know where he is, there's a way you can learn.
And that is?
He gestures to the nearest tree. Gain insight. We can help you.
I'll think about that.
Good luck.
Not touching these trees.
What,
Or
you
will I?
don't want to get some light side, Xeno?
I gotta stay in this safe zone. 'Cause I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh look, another opening in the trees.
GG. Oh, the Force Ghost is following us.
Following us?
Oh, I didn't mean to be moving him. That's my bad. That's my
I
bad.
mean, is he on his break, or like is he like going to the break room or something? Or all just walking in the same direction? He's like, this is awkward. Actually, my house is this way.
All right. Nothing happens.
Hey, I mean, shit. Like, bring him along.
One more Force Ghost to add to the list.
Maybe he's bored.
Maybe he's Maybelline.
Maybe he's.
There's no chance. No, I'll check on the way back.
I should have asked him if he has to use the bathroom.
What's this?
That's a cave. Not the greatest drawing, but it's a cave.
It is very cave-like.
Is this also a cave?
That's what I'm talking about.
I guess we'll come back to that later.
That's your call.
Well, we can go there now.
We're kind of in a hurry, you know.
You can also split up if you want.
You got time, right? Cave looks safe.
All right,
Yeah,
if we go that way, I'll go this way.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You sure, Midas?
You can go with me, I guess.
All right.
Gotta be
Alright.
careful.
I will drag you to your respective maps.
And then I have to fight both of them. And he'll left me.
It turns out Chi and Pi are with us, and then you get to fight the enemy.
That'd be funny.
Alright, you were there over on the right side. You can see the doors are open. You can see inside, and you see Chi is there.
Empire.
Well, you only see Chi at the moment, but yes.
Oh.
I didn't hide any of the map because it just wasn't worth it. As you enter and your footsteps begin to sound on the metal plates on the ground, as he turns around, lightsaber drawn. Oh, it's you. How do you know we're here? How did you find us?
I sensed you.
And you're here with a purge trooper.
Former purge trooper. Actually clone. This is Maverick.
This does not assist my distrust of you, you should know.
Well, you can search me. Or you can search me through the Force if you'd like.
See, she walks around and you can now see her. Well, Maverick, I'm Chi. That's Paya.
Maverick and I go way back.
Back before the purge.
Yes.
I see. Is that Sith still with you?
No. All Sith are gone now.
No, they are still around.
Well, gone from our ship.
You see, he kind of looks out the door past you. I still sense one.
Oh, that's Xeno. He's not Sith.
What is your business here with us? Why have you come back?
I told you I'd come back to get you when the time was right.
And the time is now?
Yes.
And what if we don't want to go?
That is your choice.
Then what do you have to convince us that we should go with you?
I have 2 Jedi Masters that you may want to speak with.
Who?
Master Windu. For one.
So they both exchange a look with each other. And the other?
And my former master, Kendasu.
There's only so much more we can do on this world. I know. Still. I'm reluctant to trust someone who travels with Sith and Purge troopers.
Former Purge trooper.
You also said that about the Sith.
We learned a lot from him before he died.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Aren't you ready to take down the Sith?
Is that your goal?
Now's the time. As soon as our ship's ready.
All of them?
We'll try. Or, even better, try to change them.
She turns back to Chi. The two exchange a look. Fine. I will not promise that we dedicate ourselves to your goal, but we will see you through to your ship. And then we'll go to the other people.
The cave, to the cave, to the cave.
Secret tunnel.
Let me just drag y'all into the secret tunnel. And now I'll drag you yourselves into the secret tunnel.
These don't look like people.
As you enter, you can see a number of sleeping beasts. You've encountered a variant of these before, the Vornsker. But these ones seem a little different, altered by the world.
Xeno, those aren't trees.
Yeah, these don't look like trees.
Just
They're
gonna
sleeping.
slowly back away. Wait, what else is in this cave? Oh, just beasts. Beasts
Possibly.
that are perfectly aligned with the Force.
Perhaps there's something else as well. Who knows?
Well, what does the cave look like? Is there anything of note, or is just kind of your stock dark and damp cave?
Roll a perception check.
All right, slap one down.
Most of it is pretty simple. It looks to be like a standard shelter, nothing too much stands out, but there is a considerable presence that you can detect deeper into it.
Seems like there's something beyond the beyond this realm. I'm just going to kind of squint my eyes and try to see further.
You gain no useful insight.
Dang, this cave is really dark.
The cave also isn't dark at all. It's lit up by something, but you can't tell what.
I can't
Its
see
light
light.
is too bright.
There's no light source or anything like that, so...
There's something in my eye right now. Dang.
Well, I guess that's the perk of not being able to see.
What do you see, Xeno? What do you feel? What do you feel with your eyes?
You see a somewhat translucent like series of sheets in front of you that make up the layers and the depth that you're seeing. And it's just various shades of purple, similar to what you saw in the trees.
It's the queen tree.
Need to get closer. If things get hairy, we can always bail.
Well, do you have speak with animals?
If things get here, we can always...
Yeah. Xeno just dodges right there.
Oh my goodness. All right, you know what? Let me try this. You know, I'll actually now. Let me just still.
This is the reveal episode where Xeno's actually been a droid this whole time.
GG.
Yeah, also going to try to stealth my way a little bit closer. Maybe I need to. Maybe I can't see because I'm too far. Is what Putamai was thinking.
That's it. Xeno, you feel the Force calling you just a little bit deeper in.
Then there's a rock to just get kicked.
Nope.
At just the right point.
Putamai is creaking in as best he can. There is still every now and then a little scraping that you hear, but nothing that's waking the creatures.
Can I try to use foresight again?
Yeah. You see the same thing that Xeno is seeing. Shades of translucent purple sheets that seem to be wafting you inwards.
Closer.
Are they like sheets like horizontal? Or
Yes.
sheets like
Yes, like top down, sorry.
they're like sheets?
Yeah,
They're
like they were
screens.
hung up on the roof and they're dangling down, kind of a thing.
Oh, like a canopy style.
Kind of,
Kind
yeah.
of like.
But it's like straight down, not like just at a reverse dome.
My Putumayo senses are tingling.
Do you walk up with Xeno? As you all walk in there, all of a sudden, every single one of them open their eyes and walk towards you.
I'm not going to make any hostile movements, but instead I'm going to try to, like let the tree energy kind of like exude around me to try to seem friendly. Since my force has like communed with the planet.
I'm just gonna give them all formation.
Ooh, that's nice. That's symmetrical.
Down there.
They're orderly.
Yeah, that's so nice.
You can see they walk up and then they sit down on all fours.
Oh, they're well trained.
Are you who's calling us?
You see the Force Ghost reappears.
It's you.
Hello. Welcome. You are nearing the heart of Castia. The heart of the Force. Yes, it is me.
Okay.
I believe you should embrace our world and join with us.
What does that mean, though?
It means exactly what it sounds like.
Then what happens after we leave?
You will be stronger. And we will go with you.
So a mutual exchange. We become stronger, not just me, and not just you.
Yes. And I wish to give you something. Something that is very important for you to see through.
I just need to roll this just for any kind of deception that may possibly be not a good roll. But
Not a good roll.
But any kind of deception there.
He seems to be genuine.
Gosh dang, this roll. That was a rough. What happened to you, dude? All right.
I wish for you to take the Balfo tree, to take a seedling, and I want you to give it to your companion, the one you travel with, one who is a void in the Force. So that way we may right the course that he has disrupted.
And what makes you think he'll accept that?
Curiosity. Science. As soon as he sees the seed, he will be curious and drawn by it. He will attempt to study it, and it will, unwillingly to him, seal the cracks within his force that were created when you were at the temple with him.
How so exactly?
By him studying its properties and being around it, it will begin to bring balance to him. And it will refill that shattered shell that now makes up his spirit.
You know, I speak for Putumayo, so I'll just, for me, I'll have to decline. Yeah, I understand. Well, at least I think I do where you're coming from, but I think you're taking the wrong approach. You know, you may be able to correct, you know, his balance, but his mind is already searching for another way.
Oh, he didn't like that answer.
You see he disappears.
Oh,
And instead something else takes its place, a new visage.
Gosh. Let me zoom in.
You see a familiar face to you.
No,
The ghost of Kreia. And to what is your proposition?
I don't really have a good backup plan. But convincing him that this is not the right way isn't, I don't think that's gonna work.
We are not here to convince him that this is the right way or the wrong way. We are here to bring him back into the fold by force.
Thing is, this is. Let me see if I'm. Is he just transforming? Is this a deception too?
That's a decent roll. So you will notice that despite the fact that you see Kreia, this message is not true to what you know about her. And the force that is flowing through her, it's not the blue, despite what you see, it is still the same purple glow that you see within the trees. You're suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know. That's I don't think that's I don't think that's what my master would say.
Why do I feel like LeBear is listening in on this conversation right now?
He is trying to. And we are keeping him at bay.
You know what, Xeno? I think I'm gonna delegate this one to you. I'm just gonna. Dang, I wish there was a rock near me so I can just like kick back. But I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, like put my hands up like this. I just kind of like look at. So, what's your name? You weren't at the door, or have you always been here?
I am always with the planet.
Okay.
With the force within it.
Xeno, do you know her?
This is Kreia. Well,
Are you sure?
no, there's something's not right.
If it's not Kreia, well, no.
You see, it changes again. This time, as it re-images itself, you see there is no force ghost presence. There's no translucence. It takes a solid form, and you see a masked Revan. Punamoyo, you don't know this person. Xeno, you do. Though you will recall a statue that looked just like this. Punamoyo.
In the Hut Palace.
Mass.
Yep.
Familiar. A lot of.
This can't be.
This is a busy planet.
It can. And here I am.
You're alive?
No. But the force, my force, is still thriving.
I gotta do this one more time. I can't. They're playing with my head. This effing planet, dude.
You're unable to get an accurate reading. It's going to be purely by your own discretion.
What threat does he pose to you?
He is a void. He threatens all life and all of the Force. His end goal is assuredly to purge the Force in its entirety, and as a result, almost everyone in the galaxy will die.
Well, yeah, but it can't be for a while, And there's no telling he for certain is gonna be able to do that. Sure, he's made strides, but
He has already bested the Force once. And now that he has bested it once, he has an advantage. His path is no longer anchored to fate. The Force tries to weave it around him, but it always now shifts to accommodate what he does. There is no end game. with him that is good.
I understand. So once we take care of this, how do we bring balance to the galaxy?
Once he is taken care of, the galaxy will be balanced. The Force will allow it to weave one way and then weave the other, just as it always does.
You know, until not long ago, I would have done what you've asked without question. And it pains me, but I'll have to decline still.
Turns to you, Putumayo. Then you must do it.
And if I decline?
Midas, at this point, you were just walking outside of your building when you see the same thing that they're seeing appears in front of you.
Oh, are they coming with me?
Nope.
I missed that then.
Oh, do you mean Chiampaya? Yeah, they're coming with you.
Like, now I've seen it.
Okay,
essentially-
I'll stop right there at the door.
Yeah, you get to the door and you see this figure appear. Your companions have refused the call. I ask that you
If I
heed it.
decline. Oh,
And it explains the plan as it was explained to them.
I'm gonna look back at Chiampaya. Do you all see this, or is this just me?
I see it.
Have y'all been confronted by this?
We've seen other tricks that the Force has played on us.
What is it you want?
I wish for you to give the seed to LeBear. I wish for you to allow him to grow it and be restored to the Force with it. The damage that he has done will be undone.
And what's keeping him from doing it again?
The Force will be better prepared next time.
But if I touch the seed, then it will consume me as well.
It will not consume anyone. It will restore him once it is planted and grown.
What if he doesn't plant it?
Then the seed will never know its purpose.
Well, then I will leave it to LeBear and the Force. And I put my hand out.
See, it holds its hand into the ground, and then you can see the ground begins to rumble directly underneath. And then a little seed, essentially the size of like a chestnut, pops up. And it drops it in your hand.
I'm surprised that you weren't able to convince Xeno to do this. He has your lightsaber, you know.
I know. But he has been corrupted by the dark side of the Force. Too much so.
It's delicious, though.
He has a handle on it. He won't fall to the dark side.
I fear it's already too late for that.
He has me as a friend. I will keep him here.
Give LeBear the seed, and that will be enough. The Force will do whatever is necessary afterwards.
Fine.
It disappears.
What a nuisance.
Fucking drawing on this thing.
It's been a lot.
Alright, so you all can see as his focus kind of regains on you all. Well, at least your companion is not so foolish as you are.
What do you mean? I just asked you a question.
And I have ignored your question, and I have given Midas the seed. Unless you're talking about what you typed out.
No, what I had asked him before he, I guess, disassociated.
What did you ask? Maybe I missed it.
Oh, I said, and if we decline.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so that's when he disappeared, and then he returned. The job is done. He will deliver it, and balance will be restored. So it does not matter now.
Well, if your goal is to correct things and not prevent them in the future, then I guess I'll take up the reins from there.
No, I think the Force will steer us.
The Force always will, no matter what you do. The Force will guide you.
So, have you just been hanging out here?
I'm sorry.
It's time
you're
for
back.
you to go.
Oh.
Has this all just been a...
Hey, who's that other guy?
It was Revan.
Is there like a clubhouse back there? Or still, like, where y'all coming from?
It is time for you to go.
Oh, okay. It's
Otherwise, the Voinsker will make you go.
Oh, yeah, they look pretty serious. Catch you later. I'll walk away.
All right, and you all end up making your way back here.
What timing?
As I walk up, I'm just gonna like have my hands up because I'm still in the Purge Trooper armor.
you too. Oh, it looks suspicious. Two Purge Troopers.
Oh, yeah, there's that. As you approach
like
them,
approaching slowly.
you can see they're immediately going to ready their lightsabers again. Not ignite them, but they're readied. And they're going to say, "So is this an ambush? Bringing us more Purge Troopers?"
Let's put a mile in a Purge Trooper suit.
I'm just gonna like use the Force to lift my helmet. Like it just like lifts up, and I'm just gonna be smiling, and then like put it back down. I'm in disguise.
I have no idea when that happened, but sorry about the dropped frames earlier. Lost about 4 seconds somewhere in there.
Rest in peace.
I just caught it, so my bad. She will say, "You should not wear Purge Trooper armor as a Jedi. It is an insult to your heritage."
Yeah, we've kind of been through some things, and this has helped. And we're just gonna leave it at that.
Technically, I never graduated.
You still grew up and claim to be a Jedi, do you not?
So you've been studying this whole time, Paya?
Yes. Studying the Empire and studying the Force. Trying to find a way that we can restore balance and bring the Jedi back.
I commend you for that. We've lived through this, so the Purge Trooper armor has come in handy in the sense of an overwhelming source of Purge Troopers, Clone Trooper, or Stormtroopers, and Dark Force users. So it has been necessary, and how we've gotten here at this point. That's why he keeps it on.
I mean, I like just got it, but
I mean, you've had it for a few episodes.
It's been like what, 2 or 3 days?
I don't even know.
Yeah, true enough.
Lost track.
But
I'm just gonna like walk up Be like, Chi, Pi, I'm glad you guys are okay. Will you be joining us?
Yes, we will. But I hope that you keep the armor off. Just because it has gotten you this far or assisted in getting you this far does not mean that it is worth still using.
Like I said,
There's a right way to win a war.
Like I said, it's a disguise. Come on, play along. We have to. There's a lot of Sith out there. It's time to catch up.
The force still flows into it, flows through it. You can still feel the corruption if you look close enough.
I'm gonna look at the armor with my foresight.
Roll foresight. Use the force check.
He's gonna see the corruption that lay
You
within.
see absolutely no force presence in it.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, I think I see it. Oh God. Yeah, let's get back to the ship so I can take this off.
I was gonna say time is of the essence, though. We should head back to the ship.
Oh, you're right. Oh.
It's like talking to an old person. You just don't argue with them. You just say okay, and then you just move on.
Whatever you say, Grandma.
GG. I have a word with you, Midas, privately.
Yeah, okay. Put them on Maverick. Will you escort them back to the ship?
Right this way.
Aye.
Jedis.
We'll be right behind you.
Rip.
Is this when it happens? Is this when Xeno kills me?
So, Midas. I just didn't want to say this in front of Chi and Paya because I don't really know what's going on with them. Did you have the seed? You gonna give it to LeBear?
Yes, the Force and the Bear's fate will be in both his hands and the Force's hands.
All right. That's all I need to know. I'm not going to stop you. I don't think that this is going to change much.
Rebuke this. No.
GG. Ooh, negate energy.
Oh. There's no energy from a sword. All right, let's go.
Snap.
All right then. Yeah. Oh, hey, Xeno, real quick before you go. Oh. I've heard some things, and I just want to make sure you're okay.
Everything's fine.
You would tell me if you felt like you were getting close to the edge, right?
Of course. We talked the last time, remember?
I know, it's just that Chi and Paya said they sense a Sith with me, which would, the only person I could think of that'd be even close to that would be you. And then they said, then the planet itself said it was too late for you to come back, or Revan did. And I'm not really sure if it was Revan or the Force just, this Force ghost doing something, but I worry about you.
Everything's fine. Things get hairy, I'll let you know. But I know I haven't, made choices that exactly line up with the light side, but sometimes it's necessary.
I'm in no way, shape, or form telling you to just go straight light side. I know that's not your way. Just, if you need me to hold the book for you for a little while, I can.
Yeah, fine. I've haven't used the book in a while. And, maybe we'll keep it that way for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, Midas.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Stabs him in the back right as the music is getting sad.
It was a perfect moment.
That was the one.
Almost like the music is guiding me in that direction. Just like earlier, whenever
Like it's the
Connor was
Force doing
talking.
it.
Mm-hmm. Xeno cast Force Sprint on us. We caught up.
GG.
All aboard.
You coming,
I'm,
Xeno?
I'm gonna try not grab one of the branches, but use the force to just like pull a branch off, like separate it from the tree.
Okay.
Or does that have vines? What kind of trees are these?
They're both trees.
They're both trees.
That doesn't help me, but I'll roll.
It looks like a dead tree with some small purplish leaves coming off of its branches.
All right, grab the branch then.
All right, there's your branch.
All right, I'm not gonna hold it. I don't want to touch the tree. Just gonna
You just gotta make a bow staff.
move it into my bag. And oh, and I do want to say, is it still cheesy? It still
Yes.
looks like it has a connection. Okay.
Yes. It's still glowing with the Force.
That branch can always
Move
find
it
its
to
way
my
home.
bag, which is also on my person.
Yeah, I'm not physically touching it. I'm not touching it.
It's okay. I'm wearing a glove, but I'm touching it, but it's still going into me somehow. It's okay. It doesn't make sense.
It's a true curse weapon. You can make it into a bow staff that you never touch. You just use the force to move.
Oh, snap.
Were we going somewhere else or going straight back to Moncala?
Ain't that the question?
Weren't we
that's something
supposed
we
to be
gotta talk
looking weren't we supposed to be looking for like ship parts or something, or was that those are just
It was a possible option recommended to you.
I'm pretty sure you have a date with Destiny, Midas.
Where's Destiny?
The seed.
Shh. Do that later. I'm gonna eat that.
He's gonna make some stew.
Well, I mean, I was talking out of character, but yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, no, okay, cool. How do you know about that? Hey Maverick, thanks for coming.
Yeah. Happy to see I wasn't needed.
Well, let's just hope that that things go that way more often.
Yeah.
And like I said before, they're not here on this ship. They're on our other ship that's being constructed on Moncala. So we will head there, and you will see them then. Okay.
Fine.
If you'd like, you can hang out in our crew quarters or meeting room or wherever you like.
Preferably not the meeting room. I hang out in there sometimes. But yeah, what's the plan from here?
I guess we should probably get moving.
I guess the better question should be the elephant in the room. What are we gonna do about Ajisai?
Who?
I can't help but notice that you are missing a companion.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Who?
He's taking some PTO right now.
PTSD, maybe.
Well, then we'll leave that matter for later. It sounds like.
Yeah, he's on vacation.
So, what about these parts? I guess there's no time like the present, or we could just go to the ship if it's ready.
I guess we can go check the ship out. I don't know
They said it was going to take a few more days still.
What do you think then, the bear?
I'll leave it up to you. I'm just letting you know if the plan's to check on the ship, there's no point to it. I can't help but notice there's something off about you.
You got a haircut.
Oh, is my arm still feel warm?
It's cooled down a bit, but it does still feel slightly warmer.
Yeah, with the force that we were sensing from the planet, the trees themselves were very interesting. I'm surprised you didn't want to go and look at them.
There's something about this place that rubs me the wrong way.
Well, anyway, I found something for you, and I thought you might like it. I reached in my pocket and tossed it up in the air to him.
Grabs it with the force, brings it into his hand. See to one of the trees outside.
Yeah.
Then I shall experiment. Thank you.
Well, you know, we're all in this together.
He's just looking at it, studying it a little bit. Anyone doing anything right now?
Rolling a force check.
Yeah, I actually wanted to come in to talk to Kuta.
Use the force check for what?
I'm just kind of sense what's going on with that hand when he closes it in his hand.
Oh, you don't sense anything. Nothing stands out.
Okay, good.
Put in my eyes, you approach Kuto. Yeah.
Kuta, I'm sure you have a lot of questions about what happened to Ajisai.
You're right about that.
Now, I just want you to hang in there. We're gonna meet up with him, but the future is uncertain.
Okay.
Want to pat him on the back.
Thanks.
Good talk. Walk up.
So, where are we going?
What were those planets that had the parts? Or am I remembering the wrong thing?
I don't think that there was a list of planets that had parts. I think it was just a list of parts, and then you might be able to go find them to add to the ship.
All right. Well, we're on Castia. I need to update this list again. We've been to Manon, I think.
No, you have not been to Manon. It was pitched, and then Midas remembered part of the backstory and realized that might not be a good idea.
All right.
Yeah, we can go there. It may be dangerous. Here, I'll be in the room. You can go to Manon. It may be dangerous. It could be a good spot, a good place to find ship parts still attached to broken ships. But, you know, I don't know how we would bring them with us.
Hold on. What's wrong with Manon?
Well, let me go to my backstory. See if I can. It's been a while. I'll have to see if I can find that.
Tuzig will speak up. Well, it's under Imperial control, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Oh.
From what I understood, the people who were living in the sea were mostly on their own and independent until the Empire came in and took over or wiped them out. Similar to what they do with most small groups of people that are in their way.
It was a massacre.
Mm.
Were you there, Midas?
I was. But, and then I saw someone like Xeno there. Also, in fact, that may have been my first sighting of Sith Inquisitor.
Nope. And he survived.
Tough times. It was hard to watch these people die and not be able to do anything to defend them.
Well, that was a long time ago. Now maybe you can do something about it.
Perhaps.
Don't you want vindication? I'm sorry, I'm acting a little persuasive because I just swallowed a dark point. So
vengeance is not the way of the Jedi.
You're not a Jedi. You're a Padawan.
The Jedi Padawan, says LeBear.
We're not friends, Gilbert, just because I gave you something.
Try to back you up.
Don't hype me up. Well, I am.
Maybe if you stood up for yourself, you'd be a Jedi. Sorry, I don't know what's come over me.
Are you trying to fight me right now?
We've already had one duel. Let's have another.
I was gonna say last time this happened, someone stormed off. That's the whole issue.
Not again. We just repaired the spot.
That's it. You know what? I'm out of here. I'm just.
GG. You go to the escape point while we're still like unlanded. Just falls off the ship. You know what? You know what, Midas? Yeah, maybe we don't need to go to Manon.
It's up to y'all. I just know that it's a lot more. It's gonna be more sneaking around, but I do know that we need to. We have a few days to kill, and they did mention that those parts would come in handy.
No. I'm not sure where to actually buy parts at, so.
F Narshada.
You're still wanted by the Hutt. It might not be an official black market one, but he will still be hunting you if he sees you.
Well, maybe it's about time we clean that up.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe what's
clear our
going on with
names.
Python? Nah, it's not worth the effort. All that Hutt wants is his treasures back, and we can't give it to him.
I mean, Xeno has a lot of his lightsabers. He probably could.
He's not getting those back.
Oh, so what you're saying is we should go take the rest of them?
Are there any left? Out of character? No, took them all.
You know you took everyone that was on the counter, but there might still be other ones hidden elsewhere.
I do this. I was kidding. So,
Maybe we could take over Narshada.
Tuzig. Tuzig. In your knowledge of trade, where's a good place that we might be able to go to find these ship parts that were mentioned?
Any Hutt-controlled planet. Narshada. Hutta. Tatooine. Of course, you might have other issues with that. Them being damaged or broken or otherwise ripped apart.
We'll likely get one shot then, maybe two. Plus money.
So
what costs?
Where was the place that we were going to again? That we've been to that you said we could clear our name with the Hutt?
That was Narshada.
No.
No?
I was trying to say Manon, but I messed up and said the wrong name. Please continue.
Okay, I guess we can go to Narshada then.
All right. No complaints from me.
We change the idea of the ship if we wanted to.
Wait, don't we need money to land there? Like, don't we need money to even breathe there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait,
But you could also raise money. There's still plenty of bounties out there, and you do still have an officially licensed bounty hunter. 2 of them, actually.
Isn't Narshada where what's his name was Maul?
That was the last time where you met him. Yeah.
Okay, but he was paying for us to dock somewhere, right? So we could, just put it on Maul's tab.
Maybe.
Like Curse of Dawn tab.
We should also probably change the ID of the ship when we land, just so it doesn't alert the Hutts, if that's possible.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that would be possible.
All right.
Yeah,
I guess we got our heading then.
Star 69 this sucker, and let's kick tracks.
Nice.
because I mean, there was Tython, but I think the abandoned temple was the only thing that was there. I don't remember exactly.
What kind of temple?
On Typhon.
Yeah.
It was. Oh, I think it was. I think it was a Jedi temple. I think.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know whose temple
Wonders
that
walking.
was?
Wasn't Piranha there? No, that wasn't. Was it? Then okay, that's kind of important. Let me first saying I can't remember. Because he was somewhere. He said he was at a Jedi temple. Yeah, and I think that was Piranha, right? That's not good enough.
That is not good enough.
Dang it! Why did I forgot? I just came back to. I just remember that was. I think that was a while. We put Tython on this.
Why is that music playing all of a sudden?
I did mention Tython as
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, "Oh yeah, Jedi Temple." And I was like, "He said he was on it." I think.
Well,
yeah, let's go to Tython.
I was gonna say, metagame wise, I just want to go to a place where Connor can continue the D&D.
Oh yeah, let's go to Tython. Or do you mean today?
Like today, yeah. Like continue doing the D&D, and I'd be like, okay, well, I guess we'll do that next time because I'm not prepared, kind of thing, you know.
I mean, meta if Piranha's the Tython, then it's probably not going to continue.
It might. You never know.
But in game now, I'm like,
why are you wanting to go to Piranha so bad?
We have.
I'm just interested in the sites of the temple. You know, after being revitalized by some purple bark, I'm curious in the intricacies of the forest. Aren't you, Midas?
I just know last time I had a vision about Piranha.
I wasn't talking about piranhas, but I think we kind of mixed up meta and non-meta there. Yeah, keep going. Continue.
Oh, last time I thought of Piranha, it was last time I had a vision of Piranha, it was him fighting the bear, and I just don't know if if we go there, are we instigating that?
What will be, will be.
Oh, don't worry, I'll stay on the ship if that's the issue.
Start talking about going there, and then the evil music started playing.
Let's just continue on the same track. Don't worry.
From what I recall, he said he was performing a ritual.
I think so. I think I remember that. Don't know which planet he was on, but if it was Typhon, maybe he'd like some privacy. Or maybe this is a chance for us to get some hands-on experience with Jedi rituals.
Yeah, whatever it was, he said it's to gain power for whatever comes next.
Well, then I guess we'll go.
We are lacking power.
Just whatever.
We don't know what's coming next.
Whatever it takes to make a decision.
All into Typhon.
You seem hesitant, Midas. What's wrong?
No, I'm not hesitant. I just want to go somewhere.
Let's go then. To Typhon.
Okay, fine, go.
All right, see if they're still in the nav computer. Have you talked to LeBear about seeing that vision?
I have.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Tell me, Midas, what do you recall about that vision that you saw?
Just that he was about to fight you, and then we had to make a decision on whether or not to defend you or let it happen.
Have you given that any insight to when that happens? If that happens?
Not really. I'm not really sure what would happen at that point.
Oh, it should be a fun time then.
Obviously, I don't know. It just feels like I don't know this other person. You and I have traveled together for a while. So I feel like there is something pulling me towards helping you or protecting you in a way, but at the same time, is this other person who is thousands of years old with experience and Force knowledge and training going to overwhelm us in seconds?
Well, if you want, I can go there. Join you in the fight. Of course, that would cause other issues, most likely, if your vision comes to pass.
We do what the Force wills.
Well, some of us.
Wipes away nervously.
I'll let you think about it. When we land, you can tell me whether you'd like me to join or not. Whatever happens, happens.
Right now I'm trying to remember if Ajisai was in the vision.
I don't recall if I specified.
Oh, I don't think I can't remember if he did or not. So we fly.
All right,
Not my
the ship takes off. What was that?
I said not my vision. My version of vision.
All right, ship's on its way. Anyone doing anything while you're on your way there?
Several things, but I can wait. Somebody else is doing something.
I'm just trying to heal. I'm trying to go into a force trance again.
All right, go ahead and you'll use the force.
Luckily, 2 of the Force things are here on the ship. Roll another 1, Pudumayo. Go ahead. Good. Thank goodness.
All right, you enter your force trance, Pudumayo.
Why is there a timestamp there?
I was going to say the same thing. That's not usually there, right?
That's new.
It's also the wrong time, so I don't know why it's there.
It's Piranha. This is part of his ritual.
All right, and meanwhile, Xeno's becoming Gura. That's a joke that only a handful of people will get.
GG.
All right. You're doing that. Minus nothing new for you at the moment.
No.
All right, Xeno, what are you up to?
So first, I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the door.
Door opens up. Come on in, Xeno. We were just talking about you.
About me.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, good things.
Well, sort of. He turns around, taps on the panel to the door, and you can hear it seal shut. Grabs his lightsaber, ignites it, and holds it out towards you.
Danger, danger.
And she follows up very quickly as well.
Something we should talk about.
I'd say there is.
Well, speak your mind. Speak plain. You're showing your true colors now.
Did you really think that you could hide your presence? Fortunately, rolled that nat one there, Midas.
No, I tried to be rolling it with the cube, but it didn't happen, so it is what it is. Thing has never worked for me, not once. I might as well just throw it away.
It's very rare that's ever going to work.
Just to be clear, I'm not hiding from you.
Right. Xeno, I see how far you've fallen. I sense the truth. I feel it from you. You're closer to a Sith than you are a Jedi. The dark side is strong within you.
Well, that may be true. I'm not your enemy. And you're too blind to see it.
All the Sith are our enemy.
Yeah. You tell that to yourself as many times as you want. But you guys, you're both stuck in your old ways. The old Jedi.
And what do you propose that's new?
For starters, you should open your eyes.
My eyes are open. They always have been.
Yeah, I think everyone that's, regardless of how they look to you, they're your enemies, right?
People who are using the dark side of the Force are our enemy.
And even if they did it to help you, they're still your enemy, right?
It's not about helping me. It's about helping everything. Helping achieve balance in the Force. Did no one else on this ship truly see through your ruse? Were we so blind in our first encounter? How long have you been like this?
I've always been like this. And unfortunately for you, our goals are the same. We both seek balance.
The dark side disrupts balance.
Unfortunately, it creates balance. You can't have dark without light, and you can't have light without dark. What is balance, Chi? That's Chi talking, right?
Yeah.
What is balance, Chi? Can you truly have just light, or is dark necessary? You tell me.
Or a persuasion check.
Dang, it's my character sheet.
I just hate that my conversation was too much for me to be able to, with him to be able to sense this.
He shakes his head. The Jedi teachings are about balance. The Jedi will be the light, and the darkness will not come from Sith, but any natural part of the universe.
I was at the academy
You
when
were
it all
once
happened.
light. You must have been.
You know what happened after that? After that fall?
Enlighten me.
A lot of dark. A lot of people with bad intentions. Jedi or otherwise. You know what else? They didn't help. No one did. Escape, we were on our own. Didn't matter if you were Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter. Your morals were, just about all you had. People you trust, well, it didn't matter. In fact, if you look at me now and you know that I was like this, I was one of the people that helped you.
But you've fallen. The Force is... You're no longer a factor of balance to it. If you ever were. You are a danger to everyone here, and the Sith will be drawn to you more than they are anyone else.
Well, I almost believe talking this out is pointless, but
You're right.
But
You're
I'd
going-
rather talk.
Go ahead.
No, I said, but I'd rather talk this out. But I short on time, so I'm gonna walk out this door. Maybe we can talk about this later once you cool down.
Do you step towards the door?
I'm watching them.
You can see Chi begins to pull his lightsaber away, and Paya follows.
And take a step towards the door.
They don't do anything.
Mind unsealing this?
Leans over, taps it open.
No attack opportunity. Okay.
They follow you out as you walk into the room. Midas, the Sith I talked about is here. He points his blade back at Xeno.
Watch where you pointing that. I'm no Sith.
See with eyes unclouded by hate. Look at him with true foresight to see through the stealth, the facade that he has put up.
Seeing this, wait, do I hear this in my force strengths?
Yes.
I just thought about something. They
Uh-huh.
don't have they don't have lightsabers.
They have new ones.
Oh, okay.
They kind of want this for.
That is, I genuinely forgot about that, so we're just gonna say they have new ones. It's been a while. They've had time.
I'm just gonna like kind of open my eyes, hearing what they say. Xeno. I'm just gonna shout out from across the room and like look at him with foresight. I
And
don't know if that actually helps.
you, as you're looking at him with close eyes, you realize there is darkness behind the gray. There is the dark side of the Force hidden behind a shroud.
So is this like something that you're just allowing, or is that pass as will defense?
There was a check earlier that was rolled
Oh, okay.
that everyone brushed off.
Oh,
For the past like 5 sessions, actually.
LeBear's also gonna reroll. Is he failed the one check? Fucking goddamn.
well, I'm gonna see the darkness. Be like, oh yeah, he's always been a little dark. You know, no pun intended.
So my dark side sense would detect his heightened dark side now.
No, you don't sense any dark side coming from. You could roll use the force check to try and
I'm almost certain it's gonna be like 33.
you realize you have a better grasp than Putumayo did. As you kind of sense more intentionally in his direction now, you realize the darkness has grown considerably more than you thought. And LeBear, he kind of kicks forward. You managed to hide that from me. Well done, Xeno. Well done.
It's unfortunately a necessity.
You want to share something with us, Xeno?
There's nothing to share. I needed to gain more power, and well, this was the way. My goals haven't changed, but my actions have.
Just gonna like blink again. Oh,
Does that mean this whole time you've been getting pluses from the dark side and we didn't even know?
Yes.
There was a point where he crossed the threshold and he sent me a private message saying what was happening, what he was trying to do.
So like I said, there's nothing changed. There's nothing to be shocked about.
so you've been lying to us this entire time.
I've never lied to you,
He's lying to you
but
now.
I did have to conceal it.
But
From
why?
who?
We're your friends. Why would you have to conceal it from us?
I just couldn't reveal it right away. I needed time to sort out my own thoughts.
Well,
Make
let's
sure
talk
this is
about
the
this
right
later. I'm going back. I'm going back in my trance.
Got it.
I just close my eyes. Like, all right.
This kind of power, well, to be honest, I didn't think you'd all accept it, so.
There it is. Power.
So are you wielding the force now, Xeno?
I always have.
Are you sure?
Not sure what you're asking, but like I said, nothing's changed.
Are you supposed to say absolutely?
Oh. Absolutely.
I already knocked my lightsaber and pointed at you. Only a Sith deals in absolute.
I knew you metagame me like that.
I was just I'm gonna say I need time to think. Just I'll meet you in the meeting room in a little bit.
Sure. Oh.
Right, sorry, this isn't in your control.
Yeah, I'll just move it on here.
Where the heck are you?
Meeting room.
Oh, where are you?
Where am I? Like my
There we go. I was in the wrong
camera?
thing.
Oh.
No, all right, now you have control of Dark Xeno. And I'll update the token later.
All right. Well, now the cat's out of the bag, and now I'm waiting. I'll go ahead and do my other stuff. Thought it was gonna be actually a little while before that came out, but
I had him use the force check a little bit earlier. It's when he rolled the 38.
I just want to know,
Which I was giving you a considerable bonus of a +10 based on your force stealth, essentially.
yeah,
did Aji
Which
Sai
was
know?
rolled. No.
nah, like literally no one there. No one did. I was
He
like,
does
this is-
now.
yeah.
Metagame wise.
So you can see right there, had you rolled a DC 25, but you rolled 24, the DC would have been 39 and your cover would have been intact. But as of right now, it was the +10.
Yeah, he balanced it, and I was like, well, there goes my bonus.
I guess Gary had his suspicions a while back, but never truly certain. All right, what you doing, Xeno?
Well, first things first. This
Were we heading to Nar Shaddaa then? Is that what we're or
Typhon.
Typhon? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where the ship's currently going.
All right, good. Just want to make sure we're on our way at least.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. So first things first, this branch. So seeing the phenomena, I'm gonna try and do the opposite. I'm gonna try and drain the force from it and see what happens.
Okay. Do you have force drain? Is that what you're using for it?
Yeah, well, I probably should have rolled that, but it's used the force, so.
All right, you drain it of the force, and as you do, you can see you're just left with a dead branch that is left there, and you've consumed the force within it, drawing it into you. But you feel the warmth as it actually enters, but beyond that, nothing changes.
Something different would happen. All right.
You don't
And,
know if it's because
still-
it's been separated. You don't know if there's something that's going to happen. There's no insight you have in that.
Okay. So I still got the branch, but the force is basically left the branch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Second thing is gonna fill the holocrons again. I guess Chinese like code
Okay.
of combat. Yeah, I'll say that. Use
That into the Jedi or the Sith.
the Jedi or the light side.
All right.
Here's the old rule. And for cool. All right, for the dark one, not too much left on that one. For Scream, I haven't put Force Drain in there, so I guess I'll do that.
It'd be really funny whenever
What was that?
Sorry, that was me filling the glass. I forgot I did mute.
I was looking.
Connor's pissing in a cup.
If this is the color of my piss, we've got a problem here.
We do.
Rip.
No, that's real dedication.
It tastes just like yellow snow. Weird. All right, you've succeeded, Xeno, on putting both of those in.
All right. And I guess I'll still wait for the Midas. Unless you.
Yeah, well, we'll go over to there now to see what's happening. The hell is Midas?
In the escape pod.
Oh, there you are. All right, you're heartbroken. Your brain's been blown, and you're crying. Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks about right.
Here, let me help you out.
Let me zoom in and draw some tears on you.
So Midas, what's the plan here?
This is what the purple tears.
That's a little too thick there.
This is I did not expect this.
I can tell. You didn't see through it any better than they did. This is an issue that needs to be resolved.
When the time comes, if he continues, I will take care of it myself.
That's not good enough.
It's gonna have to be. Here. To show you that I am true in my words. I'm gonna hand them both their lightsabers back.
They take them. So that's where this went.
I've kept them. With intention of giving them back, of course. Eventually.
Change the song a little bit.
Just playing the other ones still too.
Oh, is it? I'm not hearing it. My page refreshed. How about now? If you're hearing both, just refresh the page. It'll go back to normal.
I just did, but I don't
Okay.
hear anything now. Anyway.
Anyway,
This is difficult. I don't want to have to deal with something like this. He's my friend. But if it comes to it, then I will deal with him.
door opens up. Might I propose an alternate path? Back in your room, Xeno. You're not out yet.
I was gonna be like, I'm tired of waiting. Let's solve this now.
I'd like to propose an alternate solution, if y'all don't mind. As we're on our way to Tython, to where Piranha most likely is, and I try and read the forest, I can't help but notice that there's something about to happen. Perhaps Piranha can give insight to your companion, Midas to Xeno. And perhaps he can be saved. Or perhaps your vision is the drawing of battle lines. I, for one, am excited to see exactly where it goes.
Battle lines. I didn't think of it that way.
With my reaching out in the forest, I've also sensed something else. Aji Sai is also on his way to Tython right now.
then it is time.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens, right?
Yep. We're not changing course now.
That's what I like to hear. Walks out. HK! It's time.
It's time for what? What do you feel?
Annihilation protocol.
Comes down every person in the ship.
Excited statement. Jedi extermination protocols loaded.
Oh,
What?
Jedi, what?
that wasn't a joke.
He goes over and sits back. All right. This will be a fun trip to Tython when we get there.
I'm sorry. Did he say? I'm in the other room. I didn't hear it.
Did I hear it?
Yeah, door was open, so you heard that. Putumayo, through your trance, you could have heard that.
I opted not to hear it.
Is he about to start shooting us?
Hey, you hear no shooting?
Is it because I'm not in the room yet?
I mean, are you a Jedi?
We'll find out.
I think you're ruled out by classification.
So, like, seeing the distress on your face as you kind of walk out hearing that, and say, oh, by the way, he's more than a protocol droid. He's got a history of fighting Jedi and Sith.
So who's he killing?
I guess we'll find that out once the moment comes, right? Just gotta make sure he's ready before that happens.
So it's not like an execute Order 66 thing where he just starts killing people that are Jedi.
Correct. I know it may not seem like it, but I've had a plan. And I've had to adjust here and there, of course, but I believe that I will know exactly what the right path forward is with this encounter.
Okay.
The Chi and Pai are going to start talking to LeBear as you go into your room, but as Putumayo is focused on his force trance and you've left the room, y'all don't hear anything. Xeno, Midas has entered the room with you.
Midas?
I should have known when you ignited the lightsaber that day.
Were you in there?
I was.
That was the biggest hint, by the way. It was him turning on that lightsaber. It was the red blade.
Well, I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, my allegiance is not with the Sith. To make that very clear.
Is it to the Republic, to democracy?
Well, I'm sure the Republic can be allies.
What is your plan, Xeno? And how do I fit into it?
It's the same as it was from the start. Nothing's changed. Our goal is to put a stop to the Empire and bring balance.
You say nothing's changed, and yet look how far you've fallen.
Well, I suppose.
This isn't balance, Xeno.
Well, no. No, it's not. But I've realized the only way to achieve balance is to stop hesitating. And so that's what I did. If we're going to bring balance, sometimes we'll have to do things that are necessary. And, well, that's what I'm doing.
But when does it stop?
once this is all over. Once we brought balance, after that, well, if we're still alive, I hope to eventually take on some apprentices and pass some teachings down and help rebuild the Jedi Order. Just like what she and Paya want. However, they probably have some different ideas.
You'll have quite a climb ahead of you.
Yeah. But yeah, the old Jedi Order, it's gone. And, well, to be frank, its teachings I don't think should exist. Well, not all of them.
If you, by saying that, you're saying that the way that I follow should not exist.
Not all of it. Unfortunately, looking at Chi and Paya is a clear reminder that everything that the Jedi did and followed was not the right way. It's unlikely they would have survived in the same scenarios that we were under. Yo, new pie. I personally think the Jedi would exist as a peacekeeper of sorts. Kind of what we're doing now. It should just exist to make sure balance is kept. Which is, I guess, what they were doing before, but, well, we saw what happened. Some things need to change in order for that to be different this time around. You agree, right?
You can't put a suit of armor around the galaxy, Xeno. People are going to make their decisions.
They will. Yeah, and we'll make ours.
And those are their decisions to make.
Yep. The Emperor is making his choice as we speak. And so are we. Unless you think the Emperor shouldn't be stopped.
No, I do believe he is in the wrong, but I don't want to see you fall further than you have. You mentioned balance. And I believed in you staying in the middle between light and dark, because I know that that's the way you operate. But this isn't balance, this is you using the dark side to your advantage. Just be careful.
This is just the way it has to be. If there's nothing I've learned up to this point, it's that everyone has their own idea of what balance is. And from my eyes, in order to achieve that balance, well, I have to also pull from the dark side, more so than I have been. In my eyes, Jeff. I just want you to know, like I said, that's beyond that, nothing's changed. Our goal is still the same. I'm not aligned with the Sith or the Assassins. We're still on the same team, right?
I don't know, are we?
That's what I'm asking you.
Well, Ajisai was not as far as you are, and look at him. Just hope you stay true.
And I'm not sure what Ajisai's goals were.
Xeno, I'm your friend, but know that when it comes to it, if I see you going the wrong direction and doing something wrong, I will stand in your way.
Well, I'm sure it'll come to that eventually.
I have before. You and Ajisai.
Well, when that comes, and if it stands in between me and my goal, then, well, I'm sure we can work things out. I hope, at least.
Yeah, I've told you my piece. Good luck.
Single tear rolls down my face. That's funny.
I was getting hardcore Anakin vibes, which is the reason I put that quote in there from the way you were speaking, Xeno, and I absolutely loved it. And for the consistent build-up up to this point and playing your character as you would, I'm giving you a heroic moment point.
Hey.
That moment when both are, when you use a heroic moment, then I have to counter it with mine.
Like, nope. Cancel.
It's going to be the moment of Kylo and Rey in the ship.
I guess I'm hitting force trance too. Actually,
Right.
never mind. Full health. I'm not hitting force trance.
Sounds like you had an enlightening time in there, Midas.
Well, my piece has been spoken.
Good. If anyone else has anything that they wish to say, speak now. Or forever hold your peace.
There's two Xenos.
Sorry, I grabbed them both.
It's like your shadow following you.
Are you speaking to her or just being with her?
Hanging right now.
All right. Going down anything right now? All right. Time passes. Eventually, you can feel the Force bond reignite on your travel. Right before you arrive at the planet. Kuto comes over the intercom system. Alright, so I'm following the coordinates to where we were last time. Is that where we're headed? The same temple and everything?
Yes.
Alright, then you should know I already see a ship docked outside. Two of them, actually.
Piranu.
One of them could be. I can't make any heads or tails of it. The other one's definitely an Imperial-class shuttle, though.
It is as LeBear has seen.
Shocker.
This man's a sea. Well, then let's get to it. Let the curtain on fate rise.
You bring the ship down. You feel multiple powerful presences. You feel that of the Sith, that of Piranu, that of Ajisai.
Next.
And we'll get to all that next time.
That is one build up. Jesus, what is happening next episode?
I'm really happy that this all managed to culminate together in a really nice way.
You led us here.
GG.
That moment, you know, and just fight each other and kill each other.
They team up against you all, maybe.
GG.
Next episode should be a good time, though.
I have no idea what's going to happen.
What's the course on?
So hey, Thanks for watching, everybody. Let's give a quick thanks to the patrons. Shout out to Daniel Bixler, Ethan Ramiro, Posadas Quagga, Loki, Gramagushi, Zay, Kill 3, and Pepper20. Thank you all for supporting us. Thank you all. If you're looking to be a patron, be sure to check out that link. Hey, I meant to say this at the beginning of the video as well. If you're curious as to why you haven't seen the Ajisai video pop up, it's because I forgot to make it public. That's going to come out tomorrow. Or you of you who are watching this video on YouTube, it came out 5 days ago, so sorry about that delay. Either way, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time for the big, exciting conclusion of this arc, not the entire D&D.
Or is it?
Or is if everyone dies, it'll be the end of the D&D.
I was gonna say if we all die, like this.
All right, bye.